Greetings and welcome to Build Day 17. Breakfast of the day, dinner last night, leftover pizza and Coke. And that's what literally I had for breakfast this morning. See, Phoenix Fire, I did actually eat this morning. She told me in the comments yesterday I needed to eat more, so at least I ate this morning. When I was uploading the vlog last night, or after I uploaded, I went to post on Facebook. Facebook had a weather alert. We're supposed to get rain over here today. Well, guess what? Fuck you, Facebook, you're right. We got rain. It's been sprinkling off and on. It really hasn't been rain, but it is kind of wet. I need to go through and pool check the tents. I need to get the blow-ups plugged in. I need to get the truck moved, get the flags up, all of that. Something else I wanted to address too, going back to what Phoenix Fire said in her comment. Said I needed to get more sleep, but I looked out of it. I've been out of it since about the 20th of September. I've been running on 5 to 6 hours of sleep every night. Last night, my body finally said, enough, you're sleeping. I went to bed at 12:20 last night. I didn't get up till about 10:45. Just over 10 hours sleep. And I still feel sleepy as all hell. I could use a couple of more days like that just to catch up. Well, as they say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But anyway, I'm going to get out here and start getting things moved around. Sue-Ann has been out here messing around with a few things over in the graveyard section, which I haven't seen yet because I literally haven't made it off the front porch. So I'm going to make it off the front porch, start getting things turned on, plugged in, moved, and what have you, and then we'll see, go see what Sue did. Okay, Sue-Ann has been out here doing a little bit. She got some cobwebbing done out here. Oop, need to fix that. Kaylee can get her nose underneath that and literally shove this out of the way. It's getting big enough now. And she did a little cobwebbing there. Oh boy. She did have fun out here with the cobwebbing. Now she's only partly done out here. She can't do anything else with this area. Oh, she can do a little work in here, but with the graveyard and the arborvitaes until I get all my wiring in. And then once I get all the lights in, the wiring in, she'll come back through. She's got vinage to put on and what have you. She's got cobwebbing on this fence to do, which you can't do until I'm done in the graveyard. But we had 2 parrots left, so she put them up. And since this is pirate display, she hung some of the netting up here too. So she has been a busy little girl this morning. It's looking good. I wanted to also... Oh, I gotta take care of a swimming pool. A couple swimming pools. Blue 10 again. It's the only one. I'll do that in a bit though. She also came out after dinner last night and did the clowns. I showed you that last night, but it was kind of dark. You know, all the sheet ghost clowns have masks on them. And it's basically almost the same identical setup as last year. I mean, we got the 2 skeletons there, and then we had one in each of these corners last year, so we moved these 2 up. But, so she got that done. She's been kind of working out here. She's not going to be working out here too much today because it's cold and it's wet, and I'm thinking about going to get my winter coat on. Because this light coat just isn't cutting, especially with it being wet. Working out here today. My next step is that photo haul. It's not pouring down rain yet. You know, it's just been kind of sprinkling off and on, so everything is wet. I can do the photo haul as long as it's not raining. If it starts raining, I've got 2 options. I can either stop on the photo haul and move on into the spider display, the water room, or the witch and work on those. Those are underneath tents. I'll stay dry. Or I could call a rain day and I can move on into the shop and the basement. I've got the attack spider I need to fix. I've got a couple of photos, which I'm going to have to go out and do now before I can do the photo haul anyway. They'll come loose off their frames. Quickie, easy fix. I've got those 3 ceramic skulls I picked up from my friends down at the farmer's market. Those will probably just end up being set in the haunt, but I want to do a base for them and put some flicker LEDs inside of them. You know, so I got to do that. I got my ceramic gargoyles I got from the same people I got the skulls from. Need eyes in them, and I'm going to do a little bit of detail painting on them. And then I got the Scooby-Doo boards, which need to be put together. So I've got a lot of little things I could work on today. You know, if I took a day off just to focus on that, I'd have them pretty much all done today. Part of me, though, wants to say the hell with it. Keep going on the hunt. I want to get all the display set up so I can start doing the wiring and audio. Every year there's always some sort of problem that crops up with it. And, you know, and I'm so rushed because I'm hopping all over the place. I never get it done. Or, you know, end up being further behind schedule. But I think for right now, for today, since it's not pouring down rain overly much yet, let's get going over on the photo haul. I've got two more light boxes to hang and all the pictures. I've got the mirror display and stuff to get set up. So let's get going over in that neck of the woods, see if we can knock out the photo haul today. Hi, photo haul is done. I'm dripping wet, soaking wet. That corn is miserable to go through. Got all the pictures up. Showed you that, the Infinity Hallway light box. Anyone recognize that pretty face? Hey, Mary, you got an itch. You got an itch. And I got the cameos pre-wired and hung. It's kind of neat. They have 3 different faces that they, or sayings that they do. Their eyes light up green and the jaw lights up green and also moves. And they talk back and forth. I got the mirror display for the most part set up. Nothing on the table yet. That's wife's duty. I gotta get the light bulbs and skull on the lamp, and that guy needs to be dressed. That means we're moving on to the spider display sometime later today. I ain't doing it right now. I'm cold. I'm wet. I'm going to go in the house and just sit and space out for a while. Watch some Blue Bloods. They've got them on Ion today. I like Blue Bloods. I don't think I've ever watched a show live, at least a full show. I've caught like 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And when I mean by live, I mean their current season. All the shows I'm watching are last, prior years. Ion only runs the reruns. That's a good show. Like I said, it's raining, it's cold, I'm going inside. We'll be back out a little bit later and get started on the spider display and see how far we get. Well, the sprinkles that we had earlier, while I was inside taking a break and drying out from doing the photo haul, has turned into a full-blown rain. It is wet, it is soggy, and it is cold. Very cold. In fact, I think I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to break out, get rid of this little thing, and break out my winter coat. Not the first time I've had to do that during the build. But we're in the spider display. I just got done running electrical over here. Unplugged when I ran it. And I just plugged it in. No shorts, no pops. So we got lucky. With it being cloudy and stuff, it's rather dark in here. Oh, and we got a Kaylee. She found me again. But I've got to get the bouncing spider set up. I've got to get the jumping spider set up. And I've got to get the attack spider set up. And our first order of business on the attack spider is getting the actual spider itself fixed. So I'm going to go in and crank. Oh, first off, I'm going to crank up my heat in my shop. And while I'm out here, I got to grab the supplies I need. And then we're going to get the attack spider fixed. And we'll get him out here into the display. And then we'll start setting up the mechs and getting this done. Hey, I'm a personal fogger. That's one thing I'm finding about this vaping. One of the chemicals in fog juice is also in this stuff. And when it's cold and moist like this, you create a nice fog plume, especially down against the ground. It just kind of creeps along the grass. Been kind of working in the spider display half-hearted. We got this attack spider done, and it took a while. Had to do the maintenance on them and adjust the stand and get them all put together. He needs electricity and his pneumatics put in, which is later, but he's done. As far as a jumping spider, it's still the same, and the bouncing spider is still the same. I'm blocking the light. There you go. But it's still the same. I'm going to do those tomorrow. I'm cold, I'm wet, and I've been feeling kind of out of it all day long. And you're getting a nice shot of the roof, aren't you? You should be getting a shot here. Sorry, holding the camera in my left hand instead of my right. But I've been feeling really out of it all day long. You know, and it hasn't helped with it raining. I keep running in the house to get warm and everything, so I'm not getting as much work done. But I'm going to get shut down out here, and then we'll give you a wrap-up for the evening. Quick end of the day wrap-up. Wet. Everything's shut down and stuff. I'm going to have to check. I don't think I got you guys very much footage, and I apologize about that with the weather and everything. I wasn't really too worried about vlogging. From what the weather's saying, the storm that's hitting the Seattle area, that's supposed to dump up to 8 inches of rain between now and Saturday, is also hitting us. We're not getting the rain like they are. You know, we'll probably get about half an inch to an inch here. Most of it's being dumped over on them. Sorry guys, but thank God you can have it. Tomorrow they're saying sprinkles off and on and high winds. So it's liable to be a little windy here tomorrow. We got the photo haul done today, so it's ready for Sue. And we got to start on the spider. Tomorrow we will get that spider finished, so Sue Ann can get in there and play in there. I'm not sure it's going to take me all day to do it or not. It depends on the weather and how I'm feeling. Because right now, I don't feel like crap. I just feel out of it. Like I shouldn't have gotten out of bed. My body is just so wore out right now. But we'll get that spider done. And then that leaves the water room and the witch's display to do. And more than likely, instead of, since the water room is the next display, logically I should just move on and do that. I think I'm going to pass that, and I'm just going to jump over and do the witch's room. That way Sue Ann can have that display to work with. The water room is a full day job with getting the liners in, the fencing, the fence posts, all the props into place. It takes a full day to do that blacklight room. So I'll probably leave it for a full day. If all else fails, if I get the spider and the witch done tomorrow, I can get started on it, and then, you know, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits, get in and edit this, warm up and dry off. And I definitely want to go to bed early. God damn it, I'm sounding like hellmouth. He's been saying the same thing for months now. God, I need to get to bed early. I need to get to bed early. The life of a daily vlogger. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.